Hi guys, so I'm back with another video, and I know it's been forever since I talked to you guys, but I don't know, there's just been a lot going on. My computer was down for like 2 months, and then I got busy, and then I was just kind of lazy for a while, and then I was on vacation, and it was just a lot going on. But I'm back, and I'm really going to try my absolute best to put up a video 2 to 3 times a week, and my sister is going to be back too, so look out for her makeup videos and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I wanted to do a get to know me tag because I put one up a long time ago, but I took it down because it was just like really bad quality. I felt like I was awkward, it was weird, and I feel like I've gotten a lot of new subscribers since I was gone, which I'm so thankful for because I was gone for like months, and I got like 500 subscribers, which I think is awesome. It's like, seems like maybe not a lot, but for me not to be posting anything, like, I'm so thankful for you guys. I am at 6,400 plus subscribers, and I love you guys all so much. I appreciate you for watching my videos, anybody who shared my videos, who subscribed to me on Instagram. Like, I appreciate all of you guys so much. You don't even know, so I hope you guys watch this video and you get to learn something about me, and hopefully you hit that subscribe button and you stay tuned for my videos that are coming in the very near future. So I have the get to know me tag, and I just have the questions on my phone. And side note before I start the questions, I feel like every time I watch these videos I see different questions, so I just looked it up and found one, but I literally watched a video and someone had like different questions. Most of them are the same, but there will be 1 or 2 that are like different, but I'm just blabbering at this point. So I'm gonna get started with the questions, and yeah, they're just on my phone. So question 1 is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Marcelina, so my whole name is Janae Marcelina Stokes, and Marcelina is my great aunt's name. So yeah. Question 2, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink, and you might be able to tell because I feel like a lot of stuff in the background are pink. I have like my little tumbler cup, my picture frame, the flamingo, if you can see him, and my chair is pink. I have cute pink curtains, and like everything in here is accented with pink. I love pink. Pink has always been my favorite color. Question 3, who was your first best friend? I feel like other than my sister, because my twin sister, we've always been best friends. Like, she's my first best friend. I love her so much. But other than that, my first best friend was in pre-K and kindergarten. She was me and my sister's best friend, and her name was Shamaya, and I loved her so much. Like, Shamaya was so nice. Question 4, how tall are you? I am between like 5'1" and 5'2", like, I'm not sure the exact number, but I always just say 5'2" because I'm like shorter than my mother, and she says she's 5'3", so I'll say 5'2". Question 5, cats or dogs? And I've always been an animal person in general, and I've always had cats and dogs, but if I had to choose, I would say dogs. I love dogs so much, but cats are like way more chill, and I can vibe with cats because they're like so easy to take care of. But if I had to choose, I would say dogs. Question 6, funniest moment throughout high school, well, throughout school. And I feel like there's nothing that really comes to mind because in school I literally did my work, went to lunch, did more work, went home. Like, I went to school, got good grades, and I came home. But like, if I could say anything, I would say maybe like lunchtime. Lunch was always fun. Lunch was always a good time, like throughout school, like in general. 7, how many countries have you visited? I visited 6 countries, all on a cruise. I went to, recently I just came off a cruise like 2 weeks ago. I went to Jamaica, Haiti, and Mexico, and then the cruise I went on 3 years ago, we went to the Bahamas, St. Martin, and St. Thomas. And they were all fun, they're all beautiful, they all have like the prettiest water ever. But Mexico was probably my favorite. They had the prettiest water I've ever seen in my whole entire life, and the beach we went to, the sand was just so soft. I loved it so much. Cruises are amazing, and if you haven't been on one, like, I would suggest going on a cruise one day in life. Like, they're amazing. I love them so much. We're going to answer that again. Question 8. Are you in or have you gone to college? I went to college for like 2.5 years. I went to Towson University. I didn't finish because literally I just got stressed out and overwhelmed, and I didn't go back. Sometimes I think about finishing up online, but I don't know, it's just something that I'm considering. But I also feel like sometimes college isn't for everybody, and you have to do what works for you, because maybe you can do what you want to do without college. Like, you know, you just have to figure out what works for you. But I did go to college for 2.5 years. Question 9. What was your favorite and worst subjects in high school? In high school, my favorite subjects were always anything that had to do with reading or writing, because I've always loved to read and write. So those are always my favorite. And my worst subjects were always math, because I've just never been the greatest at math. Like, it's just always been the struggle. But I knew enough to pass, so that's really all that matters. Question 10. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink, it really just depends. But I love strawberry lemonade, especially from Red Robin and Cheesecake Factory. They have like the best strawberry lemonades ever. So strawberry lemonade, but I also love root beer and orange soda and Sprite. But I try not to drink sodas a lot, so I would just say like strawberry lemonade or any of the Minute Maid juices, because they are all so good. Question 11. What is your favorite animal? So my favorite animal other than dogs would probably be elephants, because I've always loved elephants since like the 4th grade. I had to do a project and you had to choose an animal, and I chose elephants. And I remember I got this book from the library and I learned all this stuff about elephants, so I've always loved elephants since then. Question 12. What is your favorite perfume? My favorite perfume would be Pink Sugar or Sensual Sugar, and they're by the same company. And for like cheaper side of perfumes, I would say my favorite is the Bath & Body Works Body Mist and Moonlight Path or Magic in the Air, because those are my 2 favorite scents by them. Question 13. Tea or coffee? And I like both, but I drink coffee more with French vanilla creamer, which is my favorite, and sugar, like the best coffee ever. I've always wanted to try Starbucks coffee, but I never know what to get. Like, I still have yet to try a coffee from Starbucks. The only thing I ever get from them is hot chocolate. But I also like tea, but with like a lot of honey, because I just think tea is like not the greatest. Question 14. What would you or have you named your children? I have literally a list of names in my phone for girls' names mostly, and I have like 2 boys' names that I've always liked. The 2 boys' names are Jace and Mason, and then there's one gender neutral name, which is Spencer. I love the name Spencer, and it's from my 2 favorite shows, Pretty Little Liars and Criminal Minds. So I love that name. And then 3 other names, which I have a whole list. I'm just going to give you 3 other ones. Those are Aria, Everly, and Lynn. I love those names so much, but I literally have a whole list in my phone of future kids' names that like I can choose from. Question 15. What sports do you play or have you played? I've never been like on a sports team and played actual sports. So unless you count like gym in school, then I never really played anything. But in gym in school, we played a little bit of everything. So I played like volleyball, soccer, hockey, basketball, dodgeball, if that counts as a sport. I love dodgeball. And in high school, I used to play badminton all the time in gym, and that was pretty cool. So yeah. Question 16. What is your favorite book? My favorite book is Polly's book. The name of it is Dear Zoe, and I will like link it down below somewhere if I can find it. I forget who the author is, but it was a really good book, so you guys should read that if you like reading. Question 17. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Some of my favorite YouTubers are Kaylin and Kyra, Jamie and Nikki, the Nive, Nulls. Who else do I watch? I feel like those are the people I've been watching the most lately. Oh, BaileylivingTV. Those are like the people I've been watching the most recently. I love them all so much. Also love the Glamtwinz, and yeah, I think those are like the people I watch the most. So I love all of them, and if you don't watch any of them, you should check them out, and I will try to link their channels down below for you guys. Question 18. What is your favorite movie? I have a couple favorite movies, like depending on how I'm feeling. I love The Pursuit of Happiness. I love Akeelah and the Bee. I Am Sam. What else? What else? Stuck in Love. I feel like there's a lot of movies. Like, I don't have one favorite movie that's my go-to. I have like a list of movies, and depending on my mood, depends on what movie I watch. So those are the ones that come to mind right now, but if I can think of any more, I'll like list them down below somewhere in the description. So, question 19. Are you single or taken? And I'm just gonna say that I'm very happy right now, and that's really all that matters. Question 20. What's your idea of an ideal first date? And I'm not the type who has like, oh, we have to do something fancy and dress up and go somewhere nice, and like, no. We can literally go see a Disney movie. We can go out to McDonald's. We can go eat like at Applebee's. We can go watch Netflix, like anything chill. Like, as long as I'm with you, enjoying my time and like the company I'm with, like I really don't care. We can do something super chill and I will be happy. Like, I'm not that complicated. 21. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? And if we're talking about like the past, then I've had 2 boyfriends in my past. So yeah. Question 22. Favorite memory from childhood. My favorite, like, I'm not going to do one memory, it's just going to be like an encompassing memory. I used to have sleepovers every winter break over my great-grandmother's house with my sister and 3 cousins, and those were like, no, my 4 cousins, and those were the best sleepovers ever. I love them so much. We always used to have so much fun. We'd play games, and my grandma would always get us Carvel ice cream cakes, and I love those things so much. We would watch movies and play in her patio. Like, those were the best times ever, and I love them so much. Like, I wish I could still have sleepovers over our house now, but we're all too old for that. So those are my favorite childhood memories. 23. Do you speak any different languages, and how well? I took Spanish in high school for 2 semesters, and I know a couple words. Like, I can't have a conversation, but like I'll hear something, I'm like, oh, I know that word. So I know some Spanish words. I like know numbers up to a certain point, and I know a few words. That's about it. 24. Do you have any siblings? Obviously, I have a twin. Obviously. And then I have an older sister and also an older brother. So there's 4 of us all together. 25. How would you describe your fashion sense? I would describe it in like a couple different words, and I feel like my fashion sense can be one of those words one day, or like a combination of those words. So I would say comfortable, casual, girly. Yeah, like that's about it. Like comfortable, casual, and girly. And it can be like all of those things, or one of those things, or like a combination of 2 of those things. Like, it just depends on the day and how I'm feeling. Question 26. What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is probably the Cheesecake Factory, because that's the one restaurant I go to where I always know what I'm going to get. Like, my order never changes. I get strawberry lemonade. For appetizer, we get the fried macaroni and cheese, and I get the shrimp and chicken gumbo, which is so good. Also, I love Texas Roadhouse because they have really good bread. Cheesecake Factory has really good bread too. And yeah, so those are probably my 2 favorite spots. Texas Roadhouse and the Cheesecake Factory. 27. What are some of your favorite TV shows? So, I'm going to just list off some. Jane the Virgin, Pretty Little Liars, Grey's Anatomy, Criminal Minds, Switched at Birth, Dance Moms, Kate Plus 8, Outdaughtered, 16, wait, no, what is it counting? Counting On, I watched that show. What else do I watch? I feel like that's all that's coming to mind right now. Those are all really good shows, so you should check them out. A lot of them are on Netflix. Some of them aren't, but you should check them out, guys, because they're all good shows. 28, PC or Mac. I like both, but I know that Macs are better, and I really want a Mac. So my plan is to save up and buy myself either an iMac or just a MacBook. It really just depends. I don't know. But right now I use PCs. I edit on a PC, which is fine. And I love the editor I use, which is Filmora Wondershare, which is really good because I feel like they're like trying to be like the Final Cut Pro for like PC. They always do updates and they always have expansion packs and everything. So they're like really cool. So I love that. But I know Macs are better, but I use a PC, so I'm not going to choose. 29. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 5S and I really need to upgrade, and I can upgrade in February. So hopefully I get the iPhone 7 in February. And the last question is, tell us one of your bad habits. And I probably said this word a million times in this video, but one of my bad habits is saying the word like. I say it so much. I even write it in text messages sometimes, and like, why did I just say it? And I'm just like, why did I write like in a text message when I really don't need it? But it's one of those filler words. When you're thinking, you just say like a whole lot. So one of my bad habits is saying like. And another one is like, sometimes I don't answer questions straightforward. For example, my friend, he'll like ask me, are you hungry? Do you want to eat? And I'll say, I could eat, instead of saying yes or no. He always like, why didn't you just say yes or no? But stuff like that, like I won't answer questions straightforward sometimes, which is just a bad habit. Like I could easily answer straightforward. Bad habits. But anyway, that was the last question in this tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new about me. I feel like I've been recording this video forever. Tell me what you guys think about this new little setup. I wanted to try something different, but also like working on getting like backdrops and stuff, so I have different backgrounds. Hopefully I see you guys soon, because like I said, I'm trying to upload to 2 to 3 times a week. I hope if you enjoyed this video that you give it a thumbs up and that you subscribe. Tell your friends about me, about my sister, anything. I'd appreciate it so much. I love you guys, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.